What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Edge of Eternity's standard video. And today we are going to be doing something a little bit different because we are finding out if Best of One's highest win rate deck list can win in Best of 3. So we're going to copy the exact 60 from Best of 1, not change any cards, but we are going to give it a sideboard and see if it can hold its own in a couple of matches in standard Best of 3. So as you can see right here, the Best of 3 and Best of 1 meta are quite different. This is why this is kind of a good experiment. We're going to have a look here at the Best of 3 highest win rate decks. This is all according to Untapped. And you can see right here in Best of 3 is that VV, Mono Red Aggro, Dimir mid-range, Jeskai artifacts. It lines up really well with what you see when you're like having a look at standard tournaments. And then we go to Best of 1. And then we see some different things here. Mono White Lifegain, the highest win rate deck list, over 3.5k matches in Best of 1. Now this deck does not show up at all in Best of 3, so I thought it was a really interesting experiment here. So let's have a look at this deck list together. Yeah, immediately your eye goes to the fact that it's playing 20 lands. It really tries to take advantage of the hand smoother that is in Best of 1 and not in Best of 3. So that is going to be interesting, seeing if 20 lands are going to work out. We have Leyline of Hope. This is a very interesting card. I can't say I've ever played with it, but it works reasonably okay in any of these like life gain deck lists for mana enchantment. If this card is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. If you gain life, you gain that much life +1. As long as you have at least 7 life more than your starting total, creatures you control get +2/+2. Now, another card that really shocked me when I saw it was Linden the Steadfast Green. This is a 3 mana 3/3 with Vigilance. Whenever a white creature you control attacks, you gain 1 life. And then we have those really strong like life gain payoff cards in the form of Ajani's Pridemate and Essence Channeler. Both of these creatures grow based on the amount of life that we have. There's not a whole lot of interaction in here either. We just have 4 copies of Sheltered by Ghost, which does work really nicely in a life gain deck, especially if you can put it on one of these like Pridemates or the Essence Channelers. So that's okay, even though I feel like 4 pieces of removal may be lacking a little bit. I am happy to see some card advantage in here though. 3 copies of Halia and 2 copies of Exemplar of Light is nice at least. Exemplar is a 4 mana 3/3. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever you put 1 or more 1/1 counters on this creature, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. I'm a bit worried we may not be able to cast this card based on the fact that we have 20 planes. But hey, you never know. Another thing that I find really shocking is that this deck is not playing any of the Caves of the Uneaten Feasts. At least it is playing Hinted on Sanctifiers, which is really nice. But it does try to get some life gain out of these like 1 mana like flyers here. The Healer's Hawk and the Ruin Lurker Bats with their lifelink are ways for you to get the Pridemate and the Essence Channeler triggers. And then Linden, I guess, is another way to grow these cards crazy too. Another thing that my mind went to is like no starting towns. If I were to like make this deck, I'd probably include starting towns just for the synergy with the Essence Channeler, so that you could give it, you know, flying and vigilance. As long as you lose life this turn, it gets that. So the starting town, you could ping yourself and make it a little bit of a better like attacker. But you know, outside of that, I would probably change a couple things. But it's a great experiment for us to, you know, to try and do. So I gave it a sideboard. We're going to talk about that a little bit, as you guys are probably interested in that as well. I've given it some cheap interaction with Seam Rips. And aside, Seam Rip is just a really good card right now. Very well positioned against most meta decks, especially really good against the VV Cauldron piles. So some cheap interaction. 2 copies of Exercise, just good against like enchantments and artifacts or higher power creatures. Graveyard Hate in the form of Rest in Peace, good against the VV piles. Also really nice against any other like graveyard shenanigans that you may come across. 3 copies of Clarion Conqueror. Big fan of this card right now. Great against VV, great against like Kona piles that you do like encounter quite a bit. So 3 copies of Clarion Conqueror in here. 2 copies of Beza, a little bit of more life gain, a little bit more like protection against super aggressive deck lists if that's what we are running into, perhaps a bit of card advantage. And for the slower matchups, I have a few copies of Alice with Stormslayer in here. And yeah, that's the sideboard we are going to work with. But, I mean, I don't know, I'm a bit worried about those lands. So let's dive right into the gameplay here. And please let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in seeing more of this, because there's a ton of decks out there that are being played in Best of 1 that you never see in Best of 3. And I think it's interesting to figure out, why don't we see those decks? What is the reason behind it? And, you know, can we find a way to make those Best of 1 decks work in Best of 3? Let me know if you're interested in more, but for now, let's dive right into this experiment and see if Mono White Lifegain can hold its own in Best of 3. Okay, vibes. No, like I said, like low land counts love me, and I love them back. It works. AO, are we against Lifegain? Pause. I'm trying to figure out how I want to go about this. Kind of do want to max my mana out here. Maybe just sheltered. Fuck it. 4 lands already. That's what I mean. Arena loves a low land count. Alright, balling. Next turn we can set up these two. Okay, we're Lifegain versus red aggro. Surely. Surely. The gods favor us. Okay. I mean, this is cooking. Would I be down? Yes. I think I'm down. There's no hand smoothing best of 3? Nope. Pure vibes. Pure vibes. I do wish we had a way to like hurt ourselves though. Like a starting town would be so nice to give this thing vigilance. That really would be so great. All right, well, it's cool. It's cool. Like we're chilling. We're chilling. It's cool. It's cool. What does she even do? Whenever a white creature attacks, you gain 1 life. That's so shit. Fucking Linden. Look, why are you playing Linden and not that 1 mana enchantment that is so fucking cracked? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, that 1 mana enchantment's so cracked, it buys back your whole graveyard. Why are we playing Linden? Bruh. The case, yeah, the case is so good. The case is really nice. Linden pops off at Leyline, lets you win on turn 3. What the fuck you mean? No, you don't win on turn 3. If anything gets blocked or removed, it's not an auto win. It may be a lot of life, but it's not an auto win. God, a lot of these like 1 toughness creatures are gonna be really bad in a Nova Hellkite, I fear. Steam reps are not like too great against them because they have a lot of like high powered stuff. I mean, them shocking Karen is the biggest threat. Yeah, it really is. For real, for real. Okay, rabbits. Anyways, no disrespect to the Linden fans out there, you know. Karen and Lynx. Yeah, Karen and Lynx are the worst for us. Kinley, yo, thank you for the 51 months. Appreciate you so much. This card is gas, though. Exemplar of Light slays. That card really slays. The case only cares about tokens? No, 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 no. We're talking about the case of the Uneaten Feast. 1 mana when a creature enters, gain 1 life. We're not talking about Caretaker's Talent. Don't get it twisted. It's basically just like another soul sister, that the case I'm on about. Hey, we take those, chat. We take those. Another soul sister, yeah. This is risky as hell, but I'm just gonna grab the higher claw. Also, giving the lifelink to the flyer that has lifelink already, but you kind of gotta, because A, protect yourself against Nova Hellkite, and B, like, at least as a flyer, it's guaranteed to connect. Nah, it's okay. Like, I'm talking about Case of the Uneaten Feast is another way to... And also, like, Case of the Uneaten Feast can be absolutely fucking devastating when, like, you know, at some point everybody brings back the whole graveyard. Like, that shit's crazy. We lost to that not too long ago. Yes, I think a couple days ago I played against, like, a white Lifegain deck in best of 3 that had Case and cracked it, and it was just... Hey, we win! We win! We win! But hey, like, let me be positive, the fuck. Alright, this is nice. This is nice. We got our bats. I mean, whether or not I believe in Linden doesn't matter. We will still play Linden. Like, we are on a mission, you know? Whether or not I am a Linden believer doesn't even fucking matter. We will play her because we're not making any changes to this. I would make many changes to this. I'm not a leyline believer either, you know? I think, you know, doesn't really happen for us. I would play the Case, I would play Starting Towns, I would not play Leyline of Hope. But what matters is, does it win? Does it win? That is our goal. We're gonna play 4 games. We're on game number 2. We'll see how it holds up. Fixed version? We could do that as well. Yes, yes. Okay, we're gonna go Warp Halia. Halia slaps though. Halia slaps. I also think Exemplar of Light's really good. I'll probably go up to like 3 copies with that card, but Halia, the queen that you are. Bruh. not the flood. 20 lands, by the way. Where was that bestie in the chat that was sweating because it thought we had too little lands? Hold on, where's the bestie? Yeah, you don't know the best of 3 arena shuffler like we do, you know. Linden, okay, you know, this diva. I mean, do I go for cards or do I go for Linden? I always want to say cards, but chat, fuck it. Let's play this diva. That's why Linden's here, because you have so little draw and want to keep gaining life and you run out of creatures to play. Yeah, well, Case, I mean... Disagree, you know? Disagree. It's fine, you know, maybe at the end of this like little run, I'll be a Linden enjoyer. Who knows? I'm always open to it. I'm open to it. But I don't think we're currently winning this game because we have Linden. Dragon, what the fuck? We're just chilling here, either way. Five check. I mean, I will say, in Linden's defense, the card is unique there, right? Only Linden does it like that there, for sure, but... I'm just gonna pass. We are such a good spot anyway. Wasn't a card from Throne of Eldraine? Throne of Eldraine cards do tend to be cracked. I think the number one reason to say why Linden may be cracked is because the card's from Throne of Eldraine. You know, there's not really any hiding there. What the hell is going on here, though? Like, just black mid range? I guess blue? Dimir Dragons, maybe? Right. I think it may be Dimir Dragons or something. It's giving. Ooh, a Leyline, but I have no mana now. Cooked. Cooked. Alright, we're just gonna have to ignore those, chat. We're just gonna have to ignore those. We're just gonna have to ignore those. For sanity. You saw how I was very respectful, very disciplined, a great gamer, you know, by keeping 3 lands. Don't punish me now. Don't flood me out now. I did the right thing. I was so mindful. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. What the hell? Dude, what the fuck happened? Like, what the fuck happened? I thought we just mulled to 5 because we found no lands. What the fuck? I have no words for that. Yikes. What the fuck? I don't know. We may be cooked. We may be done for. Alright. The arena shuffler is a mystery that can never be solved, I fear. It's a mystery that just there's nothing to it. Flood insurance. I would pay so much for flood insurance. Like a little backup. Well, companions. We need to go back to companions. Clearly, they are the answer. Bruh. That was wild. What even was going on? I need a banger here. I need a banger. I don't know what I'm looking for. Jesus Christ. Linden. Alright, Diva. I don't know. I don't know, Diva. Well, chat, you guys are Linden believers, right? If the card clutches this out, I'll be a believer. Trust. If the card clutches it, I'll be a believer. Leyline of Cope? If does Linden clutch it? Oh, man. Hey, it turns into 2 life, though, doesn't it? Yeah, as if finding 20 planes wasn't good enough, we found a Linden on top of it. Winden? Yeah, Winden. That's right, that's right. Winden. Bruh. Oh man, I'm fearing. I'm afraid. Steadfast Queen. At least the art's cool, you know, she got that going for us. She has like a million aura points with an incredibly cool sword. She's got that going for her, so, you know. At least we had enough mana to play her. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like she is incredible. Like the drip is crazy. Truly an incredible piece of art. Would you rather have the case right now? Please. Depends. Depends on whether or not my opponent's gonna put a better blocker in play. You're gonna play blame Linden when you drew 7 out of 8 cards? Maybe. Maybe, out of spite. Nah, Linden is trying, okay? Linden is trying. This Diva is hopefully clutching this. Dude. I'm sweating, chat. At least the Essence Chandler shouldn't do shit for him, so we got that going for us. Winden. Jesus. Just when you think it couldn't possibly get worse. Yeah, hold on. I'm ramping into Zatalpa. Don't worry. It's in here. Zatalpa soon. Don't worry, chat. Don't worry. Well, hey, on a positive, we actually do have 2 Elspeth Stormslayers in here. That's 5 mana. Watch me still rip a planes, bet. Okay, Linden, can you beat the 6/6? Bruh. I still... right? It's just insaneness. It's just insaneness. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding. $20 lands, by the way. And there's still a land left. There's still a land left. Like, it never gets better. It never gets better. The only thing we can do is... Never mind. I'd be curious to see what it would be. But yeah. Okay, what the hell, you know? Mess, chat. What a mess. What a mess. Okay. So, yeah, make sure we hit those land drops here, you know? And then we can be okay. Gotta hit those lands. This is a beautiful curve, though. Like, if we manage to hit our land drops, we're kind of chilling, but... I mean, we shouldn't struggle. Okay, love it, love it. I believe in the capabilities of this deck to find lands. 20 lands is the truth. Another one. Alright. Linden. This diva. Okay. One land on the top. Don't be shy. At least Linden survives the malicious eclipse or whatever. That's okay. If they have it. Ooh. Stonks up. Alright, I need a banger. I mean, a land would be so fucking great here. Come on, deck! Do it! Do it! Do it! Want to cast Exemplar of Light so bad. Do it! Okay, never mind. It's taking too long. It's not... Oh my god, holy shit. Chat, holy shit. Wait! Dude. We're cooking. Linden slaps here now, though. I will say, Linden slaps with the Exemplar of Light. Yeah, that's a good curve. Good job, Linden. Winden does it again. Queendon. Period. Hey, she's doing great right now. Don't doubt the queen. Let's see what they can do. That's fair. Best of one gamers know what's going on. Alright, everything removed. Land. Beautiful. Holy shit, beautiful. Okay. Elspeth Stormslayer should be real good. The sideboard power clutches it here. Okay, lethal on the board with Elspeth. Else it's 5. They are malicious eclipse gamers though. We have to be mindful of that, but this is not looking bad. This is not looking bad at all. Okay. Diva down. Diva down. Just gonna pass. I'm just gonna pass. Just hold my stuff. Yeah, this is kind of wild. They're, as long as we're not... I mean, I'm not gonna say it even, but there's a lot of... Okay, chat. 2 for 2? Ooh, a ley line. A ley line. A little treat here from the Arena Shuffler. Alright. What does this thing even say again? Once you get 7 or more life, everything gets +2/+2. Alright. A ley line. I'm into it. Okay, bats. Let's go. Demon wall. Ooh, we're against demons. what's the play? I think we want to try and get close to... Well, part of me wants to set up Essence Channeler, but I think we need to try and see if we can guarantee our... See if we can guarantee a land drop here. Okay, we also get the Leyline of Cope buff here. Okay, nice, nice. Looking good, looking good. Chat, it's giving. Why is it giving? Why is it giving? This is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy. Dude. Yeah, we're okay with that. It's giving. Yes. Okay. The best of one gamer's got it figured out. I mean, what the fuck? Hold on, hold on. Let's go Halia. Beautiful. It's just like, they just can't handle it. It's truly like, it's almost as, like, it's just kind of like white weenies, and then there's some like Lifegain synergy within it, kind of. Damn, 10 life. That, look at our life total, chat. Fucking 44. 44 life. That's wild. 44. I mean, Leyline of Cope did a lot there. Okay, interesting. We're against mono black demons. Watched a video about Halia yesterday. It's how I found you. Yo, kids, I appreciate that. That Halia deck is fire. I love that one. Play another Halia pile. It's truly one of my favorite cards in the set. Thanks for stopping by and joining, though. Yeah, but everybody's like, damn, I'm really out here losing to some janky ass, like, cheap shit comments. It really hurts the mental. Like, all these cards are kind of shit. How cheap is this deck on paper even? It must be like the cheapest. This is probably like $20 on paper or something. I don't think any of these cards are worth anything. Like $5 on paper? Crazy. I'm actually curious. I could copy it into... like Moxfield, see what it says. Yeah, I was gonna say Sheltered's probably the most expensive card in here, isn't it? Yeah, Halia. Yeah, I guess if you ignore Elspeth, like if we take the sideboard out of it and then we have a look at them, like just the main. The main must be like crazy cheap, surely. I don't think this is a Linden matchup like that, but... Yes, we won the first game. We did. Sheltered by Ghost is like half of the price of the stack. I'm not kidding. The deck is 31 euros and 45 cents, and Sheltered by Ghost takes up 13 euros. Literally half of the deck is sheltered. That's crazy. That's crazy. For half a cauldron, you can have the entirety of mono white. So wild. Also, really unfortunate we drew into the leyline there, but I was really curious. I was like, it cannot be like 50, like 30 euros makes yeah, it makes sense. Very budget. Okay, that's horrible. That is the true definition of cursed. This is why I hate the ley lines. They're great if you have them in your opening hand, and then they become like really bad. Really bad. Really bad. Okay. The leyline from hand is so shit. Like, it's the worst. Leyline off the top is a time-honored tradition. Not true. You're not a real gamer if your first like card you draw isn't a leyline. Only real gamers. Alright, let's get this bat set up. Bat. Oh. Will you mole and you rip a ley line? Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll put him in play soon. Car seat. Car seat arrives. Holy shit. I mean, we are truly finding some of the most cursed draws on planet Earth with this deck. Previous game, we fought our asses off, and now we just rip 3 ley lines. It's so over. Oh my goodness. The deck delivers memes. Yeah, it does. Waiting for the 4th. Yeah, honestly. It was all part of the plan. We hard countered their deep cavern bat. It's all part of the plan. What if I say, you know, a little, so cute. They yeah, they just are just laughing. A pride maid? I mean... Alright, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Exiled. Oof. Yikes, that hurts. I was like, if at least I could put the counters on the bat, then that's kind of nice, but... You're laughing. My hand is another Leyland of Cope and you're laughing. No, it's true. Triple Leyland of Cope. What a mess. Who do we need? Lyndon? Dude, this is so bad. This is so bad. It's just a conceit, chat. There's no way around it. The ley lines only get us so far, you know? Like, that doesn't really go anywhere. Jesus Christ. I think 4 of them too, huh? Okay, we may need the queen back. Lyndon wards the Leyland of Hopes. So you just like, this can go somewhere else. For content. Yeah, it's great for content, for sure. You know, I don't want to say we deserve that, but we kind of did. We kind of did. We deserve the little Leyland of Hope in our hand as a treat, you know? We deserved it. Okay. The tough part about Leylands, you pretty much have to play all 4. Yep. Ooh, which one are they gonna go after? I kind of hope that Halia sticks because card advantage is really good, but we'll see. No, Halia. It was bad, man. That sucks. Okay. Right. It's happening again. It's happening again. Okay. 2 essence channelers go a long way though. Damn it. The exile is so good on those. 1 away from getting the leyline buff though. One away. But yeah, we have some fucking expensive cards in here. Bruh. 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 And also, Unstoppable Slasher really fucks us up too, dude. Oh no. Dude. I have no choice. That giveth and taketh. Yeah. Feels like it just taketh more than it giveth, but nah, you can't. Like, you can, dude. Like, our whole life would be just gone. Triple leyline and a fucking Elspeth. It's so over. The whole hand is fucking dead. GG's, GG's. GG's. Fucking 3 dead cards, y'all. I mean, it's over. But I mean, some of those draws were cursed. Like, they were real cursed. We tried, yeah. Like, even though I think Leyline of Hope is really cute once you have the effect active, it is never worth the bricks. Like, the fact that it's a 4-mana enchantment, the fact that you may not ever see them. I don't think it's ever worth, you know. The bricking is just terrible in that. I need to, like, try and stop them. Another Annex, period. Another Slasher. Shit. Dude. Need to draw the last ley line. Yeah. We need to draw the last ley line. Yeah, perfect timing. Hinterland Sanctifier. It's over. It's over. It's over. No, I do agree. I do agree. I think there's definitely better ways if you're looking for Anthem effects, for sure. Wow. GG. GG. It was just too many dead cards, too little lands. It was really awkward. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Keep and believe. All right. Linden is here. Linden will surely provide us with mana. Trust. Linden will provide. Chat. It's Winden. How do we lose? It's Winden. We find lands all the time. See, boom, there you go. One more. It's Winden. Tree Shark, thank you for the 17. The Blessing of Linden is active. That's right. That's right! Winden! Yo! Absolute cinema. Wait. Absolute cinema. Winden does it again. Never in doubt. She said you will play me on turn 3. That's right. That's right. That's right. This diva. That's right. This is weird though. What are you gonna shoot Winden? I mean, they can always shoot Winden, right? Because like, if they hit me, then my leyline happens. They kill her. Yeah, they kill either way, so I might as well get rid of the Voice of Victory. Winden, no! Diva down. Diva down. Holy shit. Okay, like 3 straight lands of the top. It's not bad. Can they only do 4 to her? Yeah, but the Leyline of Hope was active, right? So if they dealt damage to us, we'd go under 27. And then they should be in 3 power range. Never punished. Never punished. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. So what are they, like a mobilized pile? Karma went crazy. Nah, Winden did it. Like, you just had to believe. You just had to believe. You just had to be there. You just had to be there. Man, what do I even take out, though? want to make room for seam rips. I mean, I'm kind of feeling that, but I kind of know I shouldn't. Maybe Vanguard? Alright, I'm fucking scared, chat. I'm fucking scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. We'll see what happens here. Bro. Ask for it. Yeah, I asked for it. Okay. Some nesting bots. Yo, period. We take those. This is fucking... Yo, can I catch a break? Like, what the fuck? Guys, yo, yeah, I heard you like ley lines, so I couldn't stop giving you ley lines ever. What the hell? Okay, okay. The Exemplar of Light is about to pop the fuck off. This card is gas. Thank you. Okay. We're chilling. We're chilling. I think we can do this. No. Whatever that is for kind of bait, I'm not falling for it. Ultima, what the hell? Ultima, with that even like fuck their own nesting bots over too. That is so crazy. All right. Will I play Ultima with death triggers? I don't know. So anyways, I started blasting. Yeah, I was expecting that. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, the great news here is that we can't draw any more of them. Dude. You gotta be... Okay, this is gas though, this is gas. Another board wipe. Okay. What the fuck's happening? Wait, what the fuck? Why are they token board wipe? Like, what is the synergy there? Bruh. Yo, I mean, we're gaining so much fucking life thanks to these ley lines, though. These ley lines are giving us so much life. It's wild. Where's Linden? We won still. I don't think the opponent should have conceded there, but I mean, I think they knew that they were never going to beat my Lifegain, like ever, you know?